Oh, look at the pretty ship in the background. That is some pretty ship. Whoa. Okay, I'm doing fine, thank you very much. Just refilled my water bottle, which I've immediately half drained because of all your requests for me to hydrate. Unofficial Starsector Discord, that's the one indeed. Hey Nemo, what would you advise if I wanted to try out Starsector streaming? Go for it. Let the community go to the Discord. You can just stream in the Discord in the server. They tend, as far as they're aware, they're quite welcoming. %, of the Green Castigator and Derelict aren't out yet. No worries.
I am back.
Hurrah! Nemo, make sure to read the Aprolite fighter description. Will do. If I get to do... I'm not sure if I do the Aprolite fight. Because I only... Was that the third fight of the evening? I think so. The next one, okay, cool. That's over. Oh, same one. Aha! Aha! Are you back?
Me? Yeah, I'm here.
Ah, good. Shall we carry on?
Yes, we shall.
Cool. So now we have Light of Sura, which is Deskip and Johan. And Johan, I believe, is the current reigning champion tournament.
Ah, interesting.
I believe that's why they're called Champion Johan on the Discord, because that's the reward for winning, is you get called Champion something on the Discord until the next tournament, I think. Chat's about to correct me. Did I do the new Mario Cern patch? No, I was told specifically not to. But yeah, we have Light of Sura, which is Aprolite and the Myasuran fleets. So we have... Aprolite's interesting, because I have heard of Aprolite, but I've never actually seen it in action. So, let's have a quick look then. We have here the Scholar... Oh god. The Scholar ALSS class Light Sigarak battleship. Aprolite Scholar... Why is there a second S? ALSS. Aprolite Scholar. What's the second S?
Ship? Maybe?
Sure. Sigarak class battleship. No, ALSS class. We have here... Scholar S. Nemo, it's the first sentence. Just read the damn thing. God. Scholar S class. It says it right there.
Reading's hard.
Reading is so hard. I was told... I could look at this. I don't know any of the Aprolite stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing it in action, because they look amazing.
Very spiky.
Very, very spiky. And we have also Adjudicator class. Cool. Frontline carrier. With one Firelink and one Wasp. Wasp interceptor wings? They were allowed Wasp interceptors? Have a Bachelor Bimumumu class destroyers.
Great name.
Tablet frigates. And a Pupil class Bazinga frigate. So I'm supposed to read this out, right? Firelink support fighters, a cutting-edge prime flame clan support aircraft, the medical guards of the battlefleet. Its special structure can repair the armor of Aprolite console warships up to a cap of 30%. Oh my god, it's a repair ship. They've got repair fighters. Repairs the armors up to 30%, and if the hull's under 25%, it'll also repair the hull at a rate of 0.5%. A second, an hour, a minute? I'm assuming a second. If the fighter has flux to spare, it will help dissipate flux when the ship is repairing. Oh my god!
Wow!
Okay.
And there's 2 per wing.
It looks 2 per wing,
right.
Yeah. One wing... Is that... Hang on, you're the carrier. You've got 2 fighter bays, so that's definitely... I don't think that's a built-in fighter. I think that's a standalone, is it? Or is that a built-in fighter for the carrier?
It should say in the description. I'm
It's,
not
it is
familiar.
it is built in. It is built in.
It is
Fair
built
enough.
in? Okay.
Okay, so you can't just shove that whatever you want. It is built into the carrier. Cool. And on the Myosurian side, we have a Arjuna class battle cruiser.
Pretty standard.
Pretty standard. Again, with big built-in Gandiva, dual flax, crossbow heavy bomber wings, Necrotalis autocannons. We have Patriot class Duke Nukem flotilla leader. Stingray class Careful We Bite combat carrier. A Perry 1, 2, 3 Perriers and another Stinger. The same one? Careful We Bite. Careful We Bite, yeah, it's two. And then we have crossbows, which have auto lasers and Gorgon SRMs, and Vipers, which have 4 IR pulse lasers per fighter.
I mean, high delay, but still 4?
It's an X-wing. It's an X-wing. It's got cross wings and stuff. It's like, okay,
That makes sense.
cool.
All right.
I was gonna say, how far do you think this is gonna get? But I have got no idea because I have got no basis to see how upper light fleets do.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how that repair function works out. That's what I really want to see.
2 waves at best. 2 waves
2
at best.
waves.
My desk up.
Oh, come
wow.
on.
Well, it's your fleet desk up. Come on.
At least like they'll get to the 4th wave and do good on the 4th wave. Something like that.
For those who aren't aware as well, because some people in the chat are knowing, as far as I know, Apperlite is a Chinese mod, I think. Oh, it is one. It was for ages. I think that it was out of date. I think, but apparently recently it got updated in the English version at least. So, which is now it's here. So I'm very looking forward to it because I've heard about it for years. I've heard about it for Apperlite for years, and I've never really seen it. So I'm looking forward to it.
Same. From what I've seen, it's very flashy and very pretty. So
No,
looking
it looks
forward to that.
it looks gorgeous because it's the same thing that sort of Borkin came from that. Originally also made Borkin, and Borkin's also very flashy and cool.
Right.
Anyway, go straight in and genuinely just be surprised because I've not got a clue how this is going to play out.
Johan and
Desk
Desk Up.
Up.
Here we go.
The defending champion. The Polaris is another Chinese mod. It's apparently a bit underpowered, but we shall see. They are definitely in the Prime League. I'm not sure if I'm doing them, but they are in the Prime League. Okay, here comes the initial flight. All the derelicts seem to be turning to face Myosurans. They're not entirely sure that the upper light exists yet.
It's part of the plan.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Already that's nice.
Look at those pretty purple shields.
Oh, look at the beams. The explosion effects. Oh my god. I'm gonna... Screw the fight. I'm just looking at the pretty pictures now. Look at the pretty lights. Hang on. It's the big missile? Nice.
Wow.
That looks pretty. That looks really quite pretty.
What's that little frigate doing? It's like vibrating.
Oh, it's just lost about
Ooh.
a third of its health. Bastion goes down. Pupil at 90% hull. Oh, less than that. Oh, look at those nice beams.
So gorgeous. Sorry, everyone. We're getting very
Yeah,
distracted by the pretty
It's
colors.
so pretty. It's so nice. The idea that there's also my
Goes
Assyrian
down?
fleet as well. So let's pretend this exists for a minute and go straight back here again. Nah, it's cool. Most of the fight, to be fair, is happening over here. I mean, that's where the wall is involved. The Arjuna is there as
Right.
well. The Arjuna is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful ship as well. It is powerful. It's powerful. It's firing there with its essentially triple-barreled Gauss cannon. Taking all the locusts on the shields. It doesn't particularly care.
Just gonna back up a little bit. But it almost like the Masurians are kind of.
Oh, we're over here
holding
again. Okay,
off.
cool.
What is happening?
Nah. It's kind of hard to zoom out enough. The fight's a bit too spread out at the moment.
Right, so it's hard to kind of get in there and see what's happening with each individual.
Yep. But their legs are slowly dropping. It took a while to get started. It was definitely not as fast as the side fleet, but they're definitely dropping down. Pickets taking down Defender Sentries, Outworks. The wall has actually overloaded,
Wait, what?
but no one's capitalizing on it. It's just surviving, no problem whatsoever.
We're
Turn-
driving in. There we go.
Yep. And putting itself horribly out of position because it's now surrounded on all sides. It's turned its rear end to the Arjuna. Why would you do that? Because the Arjuna's about to vent. Arjuna cares not for your rear end. And we'll just sit there and take it.
All burning in. Closer, trying to get to the Arjuna. Over here.
Over here. And, oh, Cavalier goes down. I think the Arjuna is going to take the Arjuna is definitely taking some armor damage there. It's not being able to tank
Shields
everything.
up.
Shields are up, but it's taking hull damage now. It's taking 500 hull damage, 600 hull damage, 700, 800, over 1,000. About 1,300 hull damage down over there. It's got no armor on its left side anymore, pretty much.
I'm gonna come.
And it just struck a hammer to the
wall.
face! The Arjuna is taking so much damage right now.
Back up, come on, back up.
My faith is my shield, and have more faith, sir. Approlite support's arriving. Approlite support is arriving.
In that wall. Come on, guys.
With all the little pretty beams and all the purple. What is purple damage?
Maybe that's damage over time?
I don't know. What is purple damage? This wall goes down.
Not saying burn damage. Burn damage over time.
It's got a deal. Wow, they've got dots. Fancy. Oh, wow. It's definitely burning. It's so pretty.
Come on, guys.
Oh, they might actually kill will the second wing of the wall die before the main hull does? No, I think the ablative armor here is helping. Oh, the wall is like, you know what? I'm gonna move out the way. You will not kill my right hand wing before I die.
No dodging skills.
God, it's so close.
It's like I refuse.
Oh no. Okay.
No.
There you go. There you go. Wall goes down.
A couple Bastion, Cavalier, and Keeper left.
All? Looks like it's all. Okay.
So did we actually lose anything?
I don't think we did. The things have taken damage. The Arjunas have taken some damage, but I don't think we've lost anything. I love those cannons. But really nice animation on them.
Yeah. Wow, it's all moving. It's pretty.
That part goes
Boom.
down. So did the parries, to be honest. Those cannons also have a nice animation on them. All that's left now is the Cavalier, and down it goes. Okay.
Complete.
Not much trouble. Still both fleets at 100%. Was not as impactful and as quick as the Erymanthean Boar fight.
It's still very respectable.
Yeah. Still very pretty to look at.
See now, how
So
are they
look
gonna
at that.
handle
Look, a lot of damage was taken over here.
it?
Perry
Yeah.
has taken some hull damage. Perry's taken some hull damage. Arjuna's definitely taken some hull damage. Okay. So hopefully the fact that these want to come into range will maybe help them. Because they're all very short range. They're all SO'd. They want to get into close range, so maybe that'll help them keep the DPS up. It does strike me that at least this ship of the Approlite is quite slow.
Yes. Yeah.
Right
It definitely. Ooh. Hammer Enforcer taking.
Perry is overloaded. Tablet goes down. Perry is overloaded as well. Taking a lot of hull on low hull, about 30%. Where's the Legion over here? Legion and the Dominators are the big challenges, though.
Right. If they're the ones that they gotta watch out for.
The Scholar is over here, turning to face
Arjuna.
Dominator. And the Arjuna. Arjuna, come on, right there. Why? Come, really? Focus your Gauss to the right target. Cripple goes down. Perry went down before. Enforcer goes down. They're splitting their fire too much. They should concentrate and make sure they all kill the same targets. There's just nothing. Lasher goes down. Tablet goes down. Another tablet goes down. And Enforcer goes down. A lot of frigates dying out here. Low frigates.
Sunder's still alive though somewhere.
Oh god, where's the Sunder? I haven't actually checked. There you are. Still up mostly full hull. Tablet goes down again.
Nope, it's destroyers and frigates. Not good. Good. Ooh, oh, come on, guys. No.
Ooh. Do not let that blackout fire. Do not let that blackout fire. Yeah, let's see if we can spot the support fighter wings. It's here. The support.
Oh yeah, it's there.
It's trying to help out there. It went over there and gave back. It's prioritizing the repair of its own wings. But look, there you go. They're slowly repairing. I can't really tell what they are. They're also phase fighters because, of course, they are. Pest goes down. Oh, there you go. A lot of kinetic damage coming out here. Triple Gauss.
Yeah.
Dominator's getting pummeled, and they just ignore it.
No, guys.
I don't understand. I do not understand this. I do not understand the logic.
Scholar's trying to hold off both the Legion and that Dominator. Actually managing to.
And the Arjuna's kind of face tanking the Dominator, and not really. Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh, I like that. I like that side thruster graphic.
Oh yeah.
Those look nice. Very, very sweet. I appreciate that. Dominator goes down, possibly to the Arjuna, and over here. Ooh. That hull just took all the locusts to the face. Right, what's going to happen over here then?
I gotta say, this Scholar is doing work.
It's doing work, and I think that the damage over time beam goes through shields as well. At least it feels like it goes through shields.
I think you're right.
Ooh, gets shot down by the double flak there. Legion. Ooh, parry behind itself. Ooh, hang on. Dashing and Dominator. Dominator in the face. That missile can't quite cover.
Shield. Oh my gosh.
That shield is taking a lot of Storm Leader fire and going up quite slowly. Oh god, a lot of damage to the face. It's going to go down real soon. Down it went.
Wow.
And it's slowly being repaired by the support fighters. I guess the cap repair is only 30% armor as well, so you can't repair up to full. Patriot at 50% hull integrity. Over there. Judicator. Judicator is on low CR. Ooh.
Oh. Wait, is that...
That was...
Did it get hit by?
That was blue on blue.
Ah.
Which I believe is a bingo card. So, that was blue on blue. Comes apparently Scott bingo.
Congrats, we've made it through wave 2.
3. Yeah, we're at wave 3 with a respectable amount. Between them about 80, 78% total capacity. They're at least not really like spread down the middle. They're all at the top, so they're not. They can sort of consolidate quite well.
Right.
And they do seem to be focusing on the Dunscaith side. Broncos, Flagellators, and the Dunscaith itself. The Scholar coming in, pelting the first Flagellator. First Flagellator.
Overloaded.
Bronco's taking damage. Bronco's gonna go down. As long as someone fires on the damn thing. Fire on it! Good. Bronco goes down. Good.
There you go.
In exchange for a parry somewhere else, but valid exchange.
Scholar, man. It's doing work. It's doing
That is
really nice.
extremely long range. That is a crazy long range in that gun.
And his dueling.
Oh. Dunscaith is coming in. Dunscaith is coming in. Bachelor goes down.
Those are the ones.
Flagellator went down. Other Flagellator pushes the Scholar into range of the Dunscaith. Is the Dunscaith going to make something of it? The Dunscaith is there, putting 4 Ifrit cannons into the side of it. It's venting with its shield up?
Yeah, that's just ship system. It can vent flux. I can't remember the percentages. It has 3 charge.
Hang on, it's got multiple shields. Put your shields up, I dare you. It's got multiple overlapping shield arcs. Yeah, see, shield arc over here, shield arc over there. At least it looks like there's 2 separate shield arcs, but the emitters are very close to each other.
Huh. Wild.
You can tell it changed a little bit. Either that or there's some really funky stuff happening with the color of that shield, but it definitely feels like there's 2... Because there's 2 shields there.
Well, it's just fighting that Dunscape. Just like, yeah, that's fine. You know, you can fight.
I think it's just a graphical effect. It's a pretty nice graphical effect, and it's replicating the side, the look of 2 shields anyway. I actually can't tell when it's venting. Is that a white thing when it's venting? Like a regular vent?
Yeah, it some not. It says flux dissipation on it, and then it sort of some of its flux dissipates, and the ship kind of all.
Ooh, that's a nice little animated gun as well. Is that that's something else entirely? Whatever that was. Look at the animations on that gun.
Oh my god! Took out the Dunscape.
The Dunscape goes down. The ALSS's ship system dissipates 25% over 1.5 seconds. 3 charges with 20-second cooldown per charge.
Is that soft or hard flux? Microsoft, do you know? Soft. Okay, that makes sense. Because when it was hard flux was super high, it wasn't venting that much. Gotcha. Thank you. So I am surprised. I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect this wave to go as well as it is.
But it's not that well. Like, it's good, but it could have been better. A lot of things have died on the sides. We've kind of been focusing on the prettiness. Someone pointed out, this is so pretty, we've been kind of looking at the pretty and not really ignoring the fight, which is not great on our part. But a lot of other things, because they're down to these 5 ships.
That's true. You make a good point. I was really focused on the Scholar, but a lot of other stuff was happening.
We're down to these 5 ships. Upper Light have the Scholar and their carrier left, the Adjudicator. We have the Arjuna. That's a drone. That's the name of the thing. The Arjuna and a couple of the string rays. All the Perriers are down. All the tablets are down. The Bachelor went down. The Patriot went down.
I believe in them.
You know, they are winning, but this has not been as much of a. That was a close shot. I mean, it's threading the needle with that Hellbore. It is brushing the side with that Hellbore. It is really like. Oh, what is he?
It's going through it. What? Oh, because I think
it's a fighter. It's a fighter. It's a drone. It classifies as a fighter.
Right. Yep.
Oh, okay. Also, as he said, what the hell is that Hellbore range? That was a very long range Hellbore for a drone. Okay, here comes the reguns.
Here we go.
Reguns, and also at the bottom of the screen we have the entire other side, which is... What are these again? I can't see them. They're not technically within sensor range. They got one just dashing in and out there. Hull damage finally on the Scholar. What was that?
Whoa,
every time the Scholar, every time the Scholar dumps something, like, what was that?
Beam.
Ooh, Hellbore's coming in.
Back off, friendo. Let the Arjuna take hits.
The regun is about half health. It's taking so much punishment. That is just genuinely painful. It's not even firing it. It's teasing you with a noise and just turning it off again.
I'm gonna fire it. Oh no.
Nope.
Oh, maybe.
No. No. For you. The Arjuna's about a quarter health. The Scholar is about 5%. Dude, what is that? Is that a regular? No, that's not even a regular bench. This flux isn't going down. What is that? Scholar goes down. The Arjuna has now been overloaded. All that's left is the Adjudicator and both the Stingrays. One Stingray is overloaded. The Stingray's going to go down.
Whoa!
That one just rushes in there. Hi! I can ram too. It's just... There you go. Wow. Fired it at a missile. It fired the regun at a missile.
That was a scary missile, okay? Yeah. Watch out.
Oh my god, there's so many squalls. Nice showing, I really enjoyed that.
Same. That was beautiful.
Right, hang on, just a quick double check here, because what the hell was it doing? This is another thing. What was it doing all the time? Genuinely, what was it doing all the time? Because it had the little, like, wind effect thing, which wasn't a vent. I don't think I actually saw this thing actively vent once. I can check it on the refit screen. I think I actually will check this on the refit screen because I am so curious about what the hell this does. Oh, good heavens. Jesus. One of the original Approlite Council technologies. So basically, automatic activates when flux level reaches 50%. For the next 2 seconds, flux dissipation will be increased by 150%. Hard flux is dissipated while shields are on during the active period. Vent rate is reduced by 15% while activated, with a 43.7 second cooldown. Installing certain Approlite hull mods could... There's a lot of self-interaction with this stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
Glitter targeting core increases the range of ballistic weapons, increases the range of energy weapons depending on the hull size. Improves the process handling of ammunition, slightly increases the damage of energy weapons by 5%.
That would explain why I could shoot weapons so far.
It's a 75% range increase on energy weapons, on things like spider lasers, warp speed railguns, the Frightener Fabricator, the PF Dying Blaze Beam. Wow. Just genuinely really good. I enjoy that. Very, very fun. Oof. The whole mod DADR reactor, which is so that's what that was. Was that the wind thing? Was that thing activating? Cool. Okay. Okie dokie. Next up, hang on. I've lost count of the things. I'm only meant to do 6 fights. How many fights I have to do now? Before I get too carried away and do all 12 of them and Gloracle kills me. Also check the missiles. Okay, I'll check the missiles. Well, someone tells me how many I've actually done. Defender PD, spider lasers, warp speed, defender PD, point defenses. The question is like, which are the missiles? This is what I'm looking like. I don't know what the missile is. We've done 4 fights plus a rematch. Okay, cool. I can't tell which was which. This is the big problem. I don't know what was what. Just the Frightener. Frightener warp speed railgun. Deals damage based on range up to 1.5 times the original damage at maximum range.
What? And it's kinetic?
No, it's a kinetic energy weapon, so its range is going to be increased by 75%. So that's going to be 1,400 range. At least. Front spinal, the Frightener Fabricator. Oh, this is the missile, yes. Okay, so finisher missile, range 2,750, damage 1,000. Upon hitting a shield, the weapon deals an additional 30% energy damage and for the next 10 seconds increases the amount of flux to maintain the shield by 25%. Upon dealing hull damage, the weapon deals an additional 15% high explosive damage. For the next 5 seconds, reduces the maneuverability target by 25%. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, hats off to the coders, because this is these are effects I've not seen before.
And from what I can tell, it looked beautiful. All of the weapons looked beautiful.
They all look really nice. I think the spider laser was the one I was thinking of, where it looked like a lot of little shots going off at once. Yeah, it's a 100 times 10, so it's going to be that one. It looked really, really cool. Origin M is an absolute lad, definitely. I'm in awe of the size of that lad, because very, very, genuinely really cool to look at. And like I said, what I'd heard in the past is that Approlite was broken overpowered. Not just overpowered, it was broken overpowered. And that wasn't broken overpowered.
No, it wasn't.
That was totally fine. That was really cool. Ooh, Diable. I like Diable.
Moving on to the next one.
Here we are. Diable and Imperium. Thargo and Neptix. Approlite on release was Insignia. I think that's what people have heard of. People who have heard of Approlite know it, I think, as the Chinese OP mod. Because that's what I knew it as for a long time. So I'm really kind of happy that I can see it and it's not like that. At least not anymore.
And so much all the beautiful effects.
Yeah, that thing was gorgeous. Oh my god. I mean, if Origin M is making the art and doing the coding, it's amazing. So what do we have here? We have a couple of comms. Hang on, what do we got here? Comms with SRABs heavy emitters. Cool. Arbitrator wing launchers. Wanzer's glorious Strife 6th gen Wanzer. Devil's had a bit of a shake-up since I last played it, so a lot of the stuff has kind of been tuned and looks really cool.
Indeed.
It always looked cool, but you know, this is certainly Avalanches are definitely new. I don't recognize the Avalanche at all. Snowblast Shotgun and Snub Rexon. Looking forward to Shock Trooper type Wanzers. We have a couple of Arbitrator wings, which I do love. Arbitrator wings look really awesome. So anyway, a couple of comms, 3 vapors, a single draft. Sleets are new. I don't recognize Sleets. 1, 2, 3, 4 Sleets. Sleets have the plasma capacitor shunt to increase shield efficiency tenfold for a very short time. So they go from.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, so it goes from 1 efficiency to 0.1 efficiency, which is amazing.
Overrides.
Oh my god, that caused me a heart attack! Oh my god, really? Really? You're just gonna launch that in the background and give me a bloody heart attack? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, my pulse. Oh, my pulse. Oh my god. Woo. Oh god. Oh, that was great. And a Maelstrom. Maelstrom is running Ulan Siege Laser. Beautifully done. Very cool. And on the Imperial side, we have, of course, a Dominus class with a couple of Solus cannons, a couple of Ballista LRMs, Flamen and Draconarius wings, and a couple of Sebastoses with Light Needlers, Ballistas, Siege Mortars, Vulcan cannons, and Flamen. So, I mean, they've gone very big. They put a Dominus in there. That is also an Armor Dominus. That's an Armor Dominus. And a no hull mod Sebastos. They're not using any of the Imperial hull mods. So it's an Armor Dominus, but no hull mods on the Sebastos classes. Okay. Which is weird, but sure. Only ships with beam cannons. Dominus is a great player ship, I agree. The Dominus is a very nice player ship. So much so that I love its unique cousin is one of my favorite ships in the game. Let's go straight in. I think also perfectly used up budget, I think. So, looking forward to that. Shall we?
We shall.
Huzzah! Optics and Thago.
Thago.
Whoop! Here come immediate rush of the Vapors to grab the 2 comm relays.
Very important.
Whoop. Maelstrom came out the top here, so the Maelstrom's actually doing quite well to be able to take out the mission things. And that Maelstrom is beautiful. Both ships on both sides are really nice. Sentry goes down immediately. All the Ballista Swarm coming out from the Imperials. The fighters coming out on both sides. Arbitrators are there. Arbitrators dropping their boosters, firing their boosters into the enemy. That didn't used to be a thing. But getting immediately torn apart by the Locusts.
Is that a Ulahan Siege laser?
That is.
On the Mel.
That is a glorious Ulan Siege laser on that Maelstrom.
I love it.
It's a beautiful gun and a beautiful ship.
You got a line forming here, a little concave line.
Yeah. I mean, I think the Imperial ships definitely work very well as line ships. Sleet already out of missiles. Not sure what it was firing there, but it's already out of its missiles. Oh, the Wanzers are going in. Oh, beautiful babies. Okay, I want to focus on the Avalanche for a bit, because I don't know what it is. It's got a shotgun in one arm. And it's got the Strife with its little Gatling guns. Oh, beautiful. Hang on, are Strifes double wings now? They used to be individual.
Boom, goes Rampart.
Strifes are doubles now. Nice. Rampart goes down, Berserker goes down. Dominus. It's an armored Dominus. It could take a lot of punishment.
Oh yeah.
They're not taking damage yet. It's still on his shields, but it could take a lot of punishment when it comes down to it. All the micro missiles coming out. All the Maelstrom over there.
What is that? What is happening? I'm burn driving away.
It was like Look, I must kill the Vapor. That Vapor must die. And it will.
No!
And it will. It'll die in the process, giving its rear end to the Sebastos. So it goes down, but the Vapor is sacrificed in the process. The other Sebastos has taken a little bit of hull damage, although the wall is giving its rear end to the Dominus now.
Not a good idea on the wall's part.
No.
Come on, Dominus, get in there.
That's a paddling. Here come the ballistas. I remember the original ballista was far less interesting than the current one is. I love the current ballistas. They go nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow, and they get close enough, they just speed up beautifully. The effect visually, especially on massive waves of ballistas, is very nice to see. Goes down.
Sure.
Calm trading fire with the Cavalier. Bastion goes down to Dominus. Oh, the draft goes down to the side shots of the wall.
Another Cavalier and Warden got toasted.
Picket goes down. Ulan Shita. Yes, people are saying in chat that basically the Ulan Shita, they're not firing all the shots out. I think should be able to fire several shots in a row, and they're just firing the occasional single shot. So it's definitely not putting out all the damage it could be doing. Now steady yourself, brother. Ooh, Solus cannons, ballistas.
A blade of armor.
Yeah, it hasn't even been scratched. It's not even been scratched. Doing beautifully well. That Sleet has taken a punishing though. The Calm, of course, has its little protective drones up at the front, which look very, very nice. That Vapor's taking a lot of damage. I mean, the Diablo will take a bit of a pounding. I won't lie. Diablo's lost quite a few units right now. A lot of the frigates are taking some damage.
Yeah, they have a lot though, so we should also keep that in mind. They just have a lot going on.
It's an interesting thing because they've definitely gone wide, but they've also got a Maelstrom in there.
Right. So it's like, kind of may, kind of not. What's the wall doing? Oh, did it die?
It must have died. Did it die on camera? Oh. No Versant, unfortunately. I know Versant is a beautiful, beautiful ship.
All right. Wave 1 done.
Yeah, 100%. All of the Imperials are still around, but there's only 90% left of the Diablo. Getting a little bit frisky down here. Getting a little bit frisky, dashing into each other there. Like, hello, excuse me. Then turn around. In comes the Sleets are going super aggressive into the Pest over there. Vapors are running in. Shots are coming out. There's a lot of range on the side of Diablo, and of course Diablo guns, unless that's changed, they do get more accurate as time goes on.
That's correct. So, yep.
So the longer they're in the fight, the more accurate Diablo guns will become, until essentially it's basically nothing but sniper rifles.
Oh, come on. Take advantage of that flux out. Come on.
Come on. Damaging. One lashes down, one sleeps down to 30% hull. In comes the Sunder. In comes the Sunder. That Maelstrom's only got a forward-facing shield. Although I think the Dominus and the Sebastoses are helping out there. They definitely managed to outflux that thing. Oh, double shot from the Ulan. The first double shot of the Ulan. Works out for... Yeah, the first time it's had to fire 2 shots at once.
It's so aggressive. It's just getting in there.
It's kind of having to deal with 2 things at once, and it has not got the shield arc to do that. All those heavy rollers just get past the side of it. It's kind of... Ooh, it's retreating a little bit. That flicker drive is helping out.
What's going on with that Enforcer over there? Battling some frigates.
It's just having a bad day. It's like they are everywhere. There are so many fighters. Why are there so many fighters? It's like a really big frigate-sized fighter here as well. Double S-Rabs on that Vapor, though. Very, very nice to see. A lot of high explosive damage if it gets the shots off. Yep, and as Cypher points out in chat, they're doing a very good job at not splitting up. They're staying together as a nice big death ball and just outranging this wave entirely.
Yeah, it's how you gotta do it against SO fleets.
Yep. Range is their weakness, so you make range your advantage.
Flageletter's getting bullied. Come on, guys. Get it.
Calm's just sitting there, firing faces, all the fighters, all the drones coming in. All the Wanzers, look at that guy. Shotguns. A shotgun and a Rexon. He's got a built-in Rexon in his chest, it looks like, and a shotgun in one hand. And oh my god, it's dual-handing the shotgun, it's dual-handing the shotgun, and taking so many locust shots!
No.
Oh my god, Wanzers are so cool.
He's like, I'm going down. I'm gonna not go down without a fight.
I don't care. Avalanche Wanzers now have Schwarzenegger's voice, I've decided this.
I approve.
Get to the chopper!
Ooh, take out that Dominator. Nice.
Yep. Firing here, that Legion's in a bad place right now. Taking shots from all sides. I mean, the Maelstrom is behind, but it still has enough missiles just to keep peppering from range.
Right.
And
Keep
the
that
range to
PD
keep
distract-
shooting. Yep. It's got burr shells and ibises, it looks like. No, is that burr shell? No, it's a Glauce. No, it's a... There's a Glauce. That helped. Everything's changed. Very well moved.
Whoosh. Round 3. Start.
It is a Glauce, yeah. Round 3. So this, the split is happening. They are all a ball. They're still like a massive ball. Although
They all go...
they seem to be heading towards the Hirschvelger, which I think is the wrong choice, as we've proven, because there's so much dashy happening on the Dunscaith side. Oh no, okay,
right.
the Sebastos have turned around. At least one Sebastos and one Fractus is facing off against the Flagellator.
Maelstrom kind of is undecided. It's like, which way do I
Maelstrom
go?
and the Dominus are undecided, and that's not going to be good.
They got to team up together.
Whoa! That Flagellator's like, I'm going to make donuts. Oh, they seem to have decided now that show of hubris from that Flagellator has definitely sort of sorted out the mind of the Maelstrom. The Maelstrom comes in and puts some stuff inside. That Bronco's taking a huge amount of punishment. That Bronco goes down. The Lasher goes down to there. Maelstrom turns its attention to the Dunscaith. Castigator pushes into the line, but it's still in front of the Sebastos. It does not want to be there right now. The Dominus behind it. It's double Solus into the shield of the Sebastos. Fair enough, but hey, worked out. Sleet's probably going to go down, or not. Maybe not. That's a dead Bronco, I think. That's definitely dead Bronco. That Bronco does not want to be there right now. Dead Bronco to the ballistas, it looks like. Maelstrom dealing with the Dunscaith at range. They're both dealing with it at range. And okay, so they're both high flux, although most of the flux on the Maelstrom side is hard flux. They want to put its shield on at some point. But it is putting its shield on, it's venting it quite quickly. Actually, it's back down to half flux, whereas now the Dunscaith's on high flux. The Sebastos is also here pressuring hard. Frontal armor is gone as they're doing damage to the hull. Half hull left over. The Sebastos took a little bit of damage, but it doesn't matter anymore. This thing is being pelted uniquely by... Oh, it's going down so fast.
Putting up his shields in a last-ditch effort, but it's not going to matter.
It can't do that. And the Ulan leader heading with the Ulan to the front. And that little fancy, like, multicolor blue thing. Multi-shot blue thing. Very, very nice. The Hirschvelger is still up. The Castigator is still up. But,
man,
Yes?
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say those frigates and destroyers have been doing a really good job of keeping these other ones distracted.
Yeah, the Vapors also have really nice weapons on them. And those S-Rabs and the Vapors, like if you leave them unchecked, that's a lot of high explosive damage you're just going to be taking where you don't want to have it.
Indeed.
I mean, the Castigator's running scared from a calm, for God's sake.
I mean, there are,
There's several Wanzers there. There's several Wanzers there. It's the recoil of the Apocalypse, of the Avalanche knocking it back. It's amazing. Look at that, it's beautiful. It is gorgeous. There you go. Arbitrator's drop his thrusters.
Whee.
And then immediately retreat. Okay. Hirschvelger dealing with the pair of the Sebastos over there. It is doing... No, but it's actually been... I guess it's only really got the HVDs to deal with. I mean, it is a carrier after all. It's got 6 HVDs, which is a lot of HVDs, but... It needs a lot of time and effort and concentrated shots to do a lot of hull damage.
It's distracted right now. It's got so many shots. It's fluxed out. It's not a good place.
Yeah, it's having a nice time. Oh, Lance leader comes up coming in. Straight into the front. That shield cannot stay up there. This Velger at about quarter health. 10%, 10% down. I can't really say who got the kill there. There was too many things being shooting. And the column is still soloing the Castigator. It's got support from Thrush missiles and so forth from elsewhere, but still essentially just taking it to the front. There you go. Here come the Vapors. A lot of high explosive damage to one side there. The Flamens, the Draconarius, all the Ballistas, and just Arbitrators as well, and they all go down.
Boom.
Solid.
Wave.
I mean, the Imperials are still unscathed, and the big ships on the Diablo side are still around.
We're doing pretty good. Liking what I'm seeing.
Oh, S-Rabs are energy damage now. Oh, okay, fair enough. They used to be HE back in the day. But they're still very, very good. Okay, here comes the... Oh god, No, what are you doing? No. Target up. These ships don't matter. These ships don't matter. There's one ship you need to worry about. There is literally one ship you need to worry about, and it's up there.
That Maelstrom can't do it by itself.
It's gonna try.
Oh, that marksman's coming around. In front? I don't know. Let's do it.
I mean, if you manage to ignore the shot of the marksman, you could probably take it out before I can shoot again. It definitely seems to be the priority target for that Maelstrom for a while there.
Yeah. Big scary thing with lasers in front of me. This little thing, shooty thing to the side, that one.
It's a bigger gun, really, when you think about it. Like, relative to the size of the ship, the marksman has a bigger gun.
Everything's going down below. Did Dominus...
One obelisk is already dead. Down here... Nope, still... actually, one marksman may have died here. That column is, I think, that column is being pummeled, though. I think it's being taken from too many sides.
Doing a good job distracting them, though, which is kind of the point, right?
Yeah, you want to keep these two fleets separate as much as possible. Essentially, as long as this fleet is down here, they're not really pinching the fleet above.
Exactly. Oop, that marksman.
Yep. The Go-On is not... The Go-On needs to get in there. Like, its entire point is to disrupt. I mean, its dash pushes things out the way, and it's not wanting to fight.
Right, it keeps backing up.
Does not want to fight. Marksman down there. Calm is still fine. Actually, Calm is doing... Oh, it's still... Like, I don't think it can't afford to vent, unfortunately, which is kind of having to put its shield down every once in a while. Another Vapor goes down, Obelisk goes down.
Another Obelisk.
Obelisk goes down. All the Obelisks down. All the Marksmen are down. All that's left here, I think, is the Go-On, and then... The ship's coming up here. But they're too slow. They're not coming in. The Go-On is essentially having to solo this entire fleet, and it can't do that. It can stay alive for a while, but it can't solo this fleet.
Right. It can sort of... I mean, it's literally using its main gun on Wanzers, but...
On missiles more than anything else, I think. There you go. It's too high flux. I can't fire the weapon for long.
I want to shoot my big gun, but I have too much.
I can't. Nope. Can't do that. It's being pummeled on the side. Oh, Lancer, these are coming in.
Boom.
I'm glad though. That thing hurts my ears. Oh my god.
I bitch scream noise. Ugh.
That is like literal, like knife and fork on a plate noise. I do not like it. Being pummeled away. Oh, overloads at the end, and I think that was the Dominus's beam that got it in the end. So what's left now is essentially one marksman. Okay, the Calm finally died. The Calm. It did a lot of work keeping essentially the entire side of the fleet occupied.
Horns are just cleanup duty at this point.
Yeah. 07's in chat, or Nemo has salutes as well. I've got Nemo for salute, damn it. Use it. Boom. Bullhorn goes down. Marksman at 3/4 health.
Ooh, careful, Calm.
Calm cares not. Calm has protective drones. Microsoft wants your attention in chat, I think. Oh, right, no. They're just asking who you are.
I'm just a random person who streams on the Discord for Starsector. I do not have a Twitch.
Yet.
Go. Get it.
All that's left is one. Essentially, this wreck is keeping the bullhorn alive. Because the Maelstrom can't fire. The Maelstrom's like, I want to fire. I've got so many guns. He's like, I don't care. I will push this towards you. I must fire. You want this? You have it. I love the amount of ramming that's gone this tournament so far. Like, the third wave is amazing for ramming. Although we get past wave 4, all of the Imperials are still alive. And half of Diablo is, so it's about 75% overall. 75.5% to be exact.
They're solid, you know? It's nothing super flashy, but it's also just strong, steady fight.
Absolutely. And they're being well supported. They're supporting each other well. They're not fighting independently of each other. They're supporting each other very, very well.
Indeed.
Right. We have now the Lost Tech ships. Are they all coming off the top? It definitely looked like something was coming out the bottom last time. No, it's all coming off the top. I think one of them was just very fast to get to the bottom. Right, here we go.
Engaged. Windsors, they're there. I love them.
They're amazing. They're really cool. Stripes as well.
What is that gun?
The main gun here is a beast of a gun. I'm assuming it's called. I'm assuming that's Project Kashmir. Because it's definitely not a Vulcan cannon. So it's a beast of a gun. Sebastos has taken damage. That's a lot of harpoons. A lot of harpoons. It's so high flux. I can't really do anything right now. That Fractus is in a really bad place. It's getting rammed. It's getting rammed with the heart. If that Sebastos dies, oh my god, it's going to be the fault of that Fractus. It really, really is. I think the Fractus got away just in time. Just in time that Sebastos manages to live. Rigveda has already gone down. One Rigveda has already gone down.
This Maelstrom, if it gets flanked, it's in trouble.
Surely it's been long enough for the target analysis to trigger.
It should.
The guns aren't yellow. Is that not a thing anymore? There's no more target analysis. There's no more target analysis. Oh, wow.
Oh,
it's a shame. One Fractus is down.
Oh, no.
Just to dodge a lot of those shots went straight through it. The advanced avionics hull mod has been removed entirely.
Oh. That's my fault for not knowing that either. Not bad. How's the Dominus doing?
It's chill.
It's just hanging. Like no armor damage.
No damage. It's not taking any damage. That's not armor damage. That's the hangers working. It's not taking a scratch of damage. Okay, now it's taking a scratch of damage. Caster's Curse. Yeah. Caster's Curse. Oh my god. This thing never did that before.
What on earth was that?
That is Caster Curse. That is Caster's Curse. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. There's Magic Flux tries to redeem emote only chat for 5 minutes. I'm not going to do it in the middle of a tournament. I'm sorry. I'll do it another time. It'll be really harsh to have emote only chat in the middle of the tournament. But oh my god. That went from full health to about a third health from no damage.
Dang. And we took out the ship in front of it, but still, yikes.
Oh god. Rebellio's down. Maelstrom is soloing the Nirvana. Okay, no, that's not the Nirvana, the Kaivalya. That's the Nirvana. Which is just going to delete Sebastos. That is a scary thing it's got there.
It never did that before in the previous fights.
It did not. The previous fight it was kind of wrecked by all the boars that were coming out.
True. Nia,
That thing is so scary. Like, this is an armor dominus and it just got wrecked.
Oh, the other
Basilisk goes down. Okay, the Kaivalia is almost down. Kaivalia is down. Right.
Good work, Maelstrom.
Maelstrom, you are required for support up here. You are required to support your friend. Okay, apparently there's still an enemy target down there. There's still
the
Dominus is down. Dominus is down. That is a beast of a ship. It seems to have high energy focus as well. It's a beast of a ship. 2 Project Kashmirs. It's got 2 of the guns that the thing guns. It's got 1 Akita as well.
Yikes.
2 Project Velvets. 2 Project Taffetas. It's got guns I have no idea about. The only gun I know on it is the flat cannon, the PD laser. Everything else is weird and new and scary.
No, practice.
Practice is down. All the Imperial ships have died very, very quickly. Pretty much all to the same ship. Did that thing just glitch back?
I don't know.
It dashed forward and kind of jumped back, and it didn't look like it was part of an ability.
Scared.
Nia is guilty of a war crime, says Shanzable. It's a Talon.
Wait.
It's a Talon ship, but this is not out yet. They're not out yet. Oh my god! It just shrugged that out. No, what are you doing?
I'm going in. I'm going in to avenge my comrades.
Oh my god! Thing is, like, the scary part is look at the flux on this ship.
No, it just barely went up.
It barely went up. That entire barrage happened, and the flux has not gone up at all.
Wow. Jeez.
Oh my god. Yeah, goodbye. Those purple shots are the real damage dealers.
Indeed. Just... bleh.
Very respectable, but my god, that Nirvana just wiped out the entirety of the Imperial contingent, and it just wiped up the Maelstrom afterwards.
It did. Wow.
The capital also works like a Makari. It goes back in time. That's why it back. Oh. Okay.
Oh. And that's probably why it doesn't get so much flux, because it just shoots all that flux maxed out, and then just goes back in time before it had all that flux.
Yeah. Reality Gel accelerates time flow, then reverses initial state on system shutdown. It's got the Akita. Then it's got the Project Velvet, Taffeta, and Kashmir. And I think that the Kashmir is the purple shot. Design type database error. Definitely is. Good gravy.
Well then, that was still very respectable though. They did really good.
Very respectable.
Just that one ship at the end, it just pulled out all this. We shouldn't have said anything. We shouldn't have said.
That was Caster's curse. That was Caster's curse. I was saying, this thing hasn't even been scratched. It's like, nope. You are now at 1/3 of your health.
Crazy.
This is now round 6. Oh, round 1, but match 6 of round run. I think afterwards we're doing 2 exhibition matches from underdogs, and then we do the reroll for
The second one, right?
Yes, yeah. We're doing the astral fight. We're doing the reroll for the astral fight. So
that's right.
This is Polaris and Mayasura. Yes.
Yes.
So this is Polaris. It's Polaris. So Polaris. Someone said in chat before that Polaris is like it's another Chinese mod, but apparently it's underpowered. But it looks awesome. At least the ship design looks nice. So we have a transit class short ring battleship. We have a couple of light cone class Morg destroyers. They seem to have mostly vanilla weapons with a smattering of their own there. Tracking PD lasers, light needlers, Typhoon. 4 Typhoon Reaper launches. Jesus.
It also has phase. Look at the system. Phase displacer. It has phase jump.
Traveling shorter distances jumps. It goes big, smaller, I think. That's how it reads to me.
I think so.
Then we have these guys have event disruptors. Designate any non-fighter friendly target within a certain range, including the fighter ship, to activate an entanglement deconstruction device on it, removing all projectiles in a radius around the target.
How do you code this? Like,
What?
it's insane!
I want to see that working out. And these are redshift heavy fighters that just have a redshift pulsar, it looks like. We've got a shield. But I want to see those in action. This is black magic, according to Chad. Then you have, of course, we have Mokaran, which is basically
Hammerhead.
the great hammerhead. Storm Leader assault chain guns, the Ono Crotalis autocannon, Viper wings, 4 stingrays, salamanders, and Kapesh. Myasuran Kapesh. No, hang on, they're different. Myasuran Kapesh wings and salamanders. And 1 with crows and salamanders. Then we have 6 parries. All the same? No, not quite. 3 of them with ion beams and reapers. 3 of them with HVDs and reapers. And several, of course, of the Kopesh rocket bombers, which have obliterator rocket pods, and crow assault fighters, which have light mortar and light machine guns.
I'm excited.
2 big caps. We've eventually got a very tall Operation Vacuum Suck and Spaceballs the fleet. I love the names. Actually, are the names actually? I think Schwartz. Yep. Okay. Mog. Yep. Okay. Storm Mark II. Spaceball 1. It's called the Spaceball 1. Fair enough. How many a-holes do we have on this ship anyhow?
Wonderful.
Oh, it's amazing. That's amazing. What do you speed on the Perriers. That is amazing. I will love this, and we're gonna go straight into it, I think.
Yes, indeed. Here we go.
Yep.